Hello. Hi, everybody. How are you today? Who is here with me? Let me see. Oh, where do I see my... Oh, my goodness. I cannot see any comments. I don't even have a place where I can comment. Oh, wait. Andy is here. Hello. I see them now. They're way below my video where they're not supposed to be. So that's going to be interesting to have to keep scrolling. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, Facebook is always doing some new things. It's hard to keep up sometimes. So, how are all of my peeps out there today? We are here to make some really fun crafts. Let me show you. Oh, Steven is here. Hello, Steven. So we have, and these were my prototypes. So they don't have eyes, but we are gonna make this cute little frog. Anna and Lexi are here. Hello, girls. I got to see them today. They came in to visit. This cute little frog. We're gonna put eyes on him. We are going to make this cute little bunny. Of course, he's gonna have eyes and nose and a tail. And look, he's got this little matching carrot. Look at how cute that is. Abby is here. Hello, Abby. And then we're gonna make this owl. And of course, he's gonna have eyes as well. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. We have a ton of kids that will be joining us either live now or catching the replay. So I'm going to make sure that I say hello to everybody at some point. If I say your name again by accident, forgive me because I have so many and I have like 10 Abbies to keep track of too. So let's unpack our little kit here. And I'm going to move you back and I'm going to point you down so that we can unpack the kit together. Let me move some of my paperwork out of the way here. Okay. Grace is here. Hi, Grace. So this is what your kit looks like. This is the flyer for the summer reading program, which is Tales and Tales, all about different kinds of animals. We're going to have so much fun this summer. It's going to work very much like these videos where I'm going to be live on Facebook. You can always catch the replay if it's not convenient for you, the time that we go live. I'm also going to have the videos on YouTube. So registration is going to open June 1st. It's only open until June 15th or while supplies last. I did run out of kits last year. So sign up early. It's 5 weeks plus an orientation week. So you'll have 6 different projects. Age groups meet on different days, once a week, and then all of the reading is done at home. I do read to the little kids, though. What else do I have to tell you? Of course, there's going to be prizes for reading like there is every year. I'm going to put my little guys over here. Okay, so let's separate our supplies because we do have 3 different projects going on here. Okay, so for our frog, you're going to need these 2 green ones. You're going to use this little red one. That's going to be his tongue. And then, of course, you'll need 2 eyes and glue dots, but we can get to those later. I'm going to put them off to the side. Okay, so that's for the frog. Then for the owl, I'm going to skip to the owl, even though we're going to do this one last. You need the 2 brown ones, and then these 3 little tan pieces. Now, I found an extra one. If anyone is missing one, please let me know. I will definitely get it to you. It's not going to prevent you from doing the project, but after I put everything away, I found one of these laying on the floor in my office. So in case I accidentally missed that, let me know. You'll need those 3. You're going to need this. There's 2 kinds of oranges here. There's like a real skinny orange and there's a fat orange. You're going to use the skinny orange. The skinny orange. And then eyes and glue dots. That is for the owl. And then for the bunny is whatever is left. So everyone got a different color for the bunny. So mine happens to be yellow. You might have pink, purple, blue, white. What you won't have is green, because all my green is used for the frog in the top of the carrot. So whatever 2 colors you have left is going to be the color of your bunny. And of course, eyes and glue dots, and then you'll have, I think I gave everyone a black pom-pom for the nose. And then you will have some other color pom-pom for the tail. It might match your bunny color, it might not. And then half of an orange pipe cleaner and half of a green pipe cleaner for the carrots. Now you will need a pencil to coil around and something fatter like a marker. You could try to use your finger, but I think I will use my pencil and then my glue stick that I have sitting right here. Okay, so we are going to do the frog first. That is the easiest. So let's put our bunny ones aside as well. And grab a hold of our froggy stuff. Steven says he doesn't think that he has an eye, but it might be there, just didn't see it. Okay, take a look around. Eyes are less important than missing a piece of pipe cleaner that you'll actually need to do the project. Okay, so we are we're making this little froggy right here. And we are going to take our 1 pipe cleaner and we are going to spiral it around the pencil. So I'm just going to bend the one end and I'm going to hold it there and I'm just going to wrap it so that each layer is right next to the first layer. I don't want to go on top of anything. I'm just going to try and cover the whole pencil with the pipe cleaner. And I'm doing it in the middle of the pencil so that it's always the same width, because if you do it at the tip, it's going to start to get smaller, which we are going to need to do that when we do the bunny and do the carrot. That's the shape that we want. But for now, you want all of the coils to be the same size. So you're going to keep it in the middle of the pencil. I want to say hi to Sienna and Alex and the Abigail M and Natalie G, Kelsey and Mason. Okay, so you're going to take that off of your pencil and we're just going to put that aside for right now. And then we're going to go to the other green pipe cleaner. And we're going to create a very tall M with this pipe cleaner. And the way that we're going to do that is first we're going to bend it in half. So you're going to match up the ends and bend it, crease it, just like that. And then we're going to hold that fold in between our fingers and we're going to bend these ends back down like this. And so then once you do that and you open it up, you can see that it kind of creates an M, right? So we're just gonna like keep it tightly together though. Everyone got that? Now, we are going to insert this into the top of our frog. And the top of the M is going to become the eyes, and the bottom of the M is going to become our legs. My video is frozen. Oh no, it's good for me. Like a banana. I don't know what that means, Stephen, but Andy, thank you for telling me that the video is still good. So we're going to insert that just like so. So here's the top of my M now. And we're going to repeat that M for each of the other projects too. And then we have the long pieces of the M sticking out of the barrel, the body of our frog. Everyone good? Then we're going to bend each leg up and then down to create the knee. So just like this, we're going to bend it up and then we're going to bend it down. And then I'll tell you what to do for the feet. So you bend the leg up and then like halfway through, stick your finger in there and bend it down like that. And again, bend this side up and this one down. And then what you do with the foot is you just roll it up twice, just like a little tiny section. You see? Just like that. I'm going to squish it once, squish it twice, so that it creates a little foot. And the same thing on this side. And then if you bring the legs in, he should stand. He should, or sit, I should say. Oh, are you caught off camera? Let's see. I think I can go down a little bit more. No, not really. There we go. Now this becomes the tongue, and really you just want to like put a little wave into it. Just bend it however you'd like. And you're just going to stick that somewhere near the top, in between two layers. And it just hangs out there. It doesn't need any glue or to be tied down in any way. It just sticks. And then of course your eyeballs are going to go right at the top of our M's. So check your eyeballs because you might have two different sizes. And if you want to do like a big one and a little one, you know, to be funny, I think, you know, that's perfectly fine. Or, you know, too big or too little. I'm going to go with the two big ones since frogs tend to have big eyes. And I'm going to pull off two of my glue dots. Let's go over how we use the glue dots. Everyone seems to have trouble. Separate the glue dots so you're only working with one at a time. That way when you pull it off, you don't have glue dots sticking to other places that you're not aware of. You pull the plastic off first. That's now garbage. The glue dot is stuck to the wax paper. I'm going to put the eyeball right on the glue dot, and I'm going to give it a rub, rub, rub on the back. I want to say hi to Micah and Isaac, Abigail and Noah, Abigail C, JD, Emmy. We've got lots of friends. Okay, so once you rub really good, the wax paper comes off. That's now garbage. The glue dot is stuck to the eyeball. And then you can just stick that right onto your froggy. Oh my God, he is so cute. And then we're going to just repeat the process. Pull off the plastic. Oh, throw away the wax paper or the plastic, whichever side the glue dot is not on. Sometimes it sticks to the wax paper, sometimes it sticks to the plastic. This time it's on the plastic. Stick an eyeball on it, rub it real good, pull it off, stick it on the frog. Leah, Michael, and Frank are also joining us for this class. I haven't seen you guys since before quarantine. I'm so happy that you found your way back to us again. There you go. There's our frog. Project 1 done. How was that? Pretty easy, right? Okay, Lily. Also, I want to say hello to Jolene and Eliana. We had 26 kids signing up for this. Okay, next we're going to do the bunny and the carrot. So remember those pieces that we put aside for the bunny and the carrot. Ribbit, ribbit, Stephen. Yes, sir. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. Spiral the first one around the pencil. Okay, we're going to make our bunny body. What else can I tell you about summer reading? Well, we're going to be talking about pets and farm animals and forest creatures and wild zoo jungle animals and even some weirdos and mythical creatures. Prizes each week for reading, prizes for the top reader each week. And the best part is we're going to have some in-person seating. Isn't that great? It's going to be very limited though. So if you want to join us in person, there will be a special link for you to register for that. And that registers you for in-person for the whole 6 weeks. Well, 5 weeks, because you don't have to come in for the first week. Okay, so now we are going to create the M again with this next one. So again, we find our ends and we crease it, fold it, now we want this to be a little bit more rounded. So when we hold the bottom down here and we bring it down, we don't want to bend it tightly like we did for the frog because these are going to be the bunny ears, right? So we want them to be a little more rounded. So we're going to do that. Keep them loopy. And same thing. We're going to insert this down through the top of our bunny body. And the ends will become the feet. So we're gonna just push up on that. Let's see, I'll do it this way so it's backwards for me, but right for you. Push up just so the center of that M gets in the bunny body. And then you could just, bend the ears out a little bit. Give it some shape. It's only wire. It'll do whatever you tell it to do. Just like that. Now you're going to fold each end in twice for the feet, just like we did for the frog. What part didn't you catch, Stephen? There's my feet. Now, I had trouble with my white one standing because his ears were so big, he was a little top heavy. So let's see if I can get this one to stand. Nope. This one isn't going to want to stand. Maybe if I point his ears forward a little bit. Nope, he still wants to fall backwards. So maybe he's not a standing one. Maybe you prop him up or you put him on a pencil. I bet you can fit a pencil through there. He could be like your pencil topper. Because he's just not balanced enough. Anyway, that's the basis of him. We're going to put on the eyes, nose, and tail with the glue dots. So 2 eyes, the nose, and the tail, and 4 glue dots. I am going to start with the tail because I know where that goes. Stay. My tail is yellow and matches my bunny body. And that's going to go right low on the bunny butt. Right like opposite his feet. He's got a little tail. Maybe that will help him stand up. Oh, look at that! Perfect. He stands. But we haven't added the eyes and the nose. That could make him potentially too heavy. Okay, I'm also going to post a link to a Google form in just a second. And that is just a reopening survey that we posted in our e-newsletter. Grown-ups need to fill it out. So if you have a grown-up nearby, tell them to come over for a quick second so that I can get your opinions on coming into the building. We are going to be opening to our full hours pre-COVID in May. And we are starting with some limited in-house programming for adults. And we just want to get your opinion on that. It's a very quick yes, no, 2 questions, and done. So, all right, I got my eyes on. I'm putting my nose on. Is everyone following along okay? Oh my gosh, he still stands. I'm so excited. Look at that. He's so cute. Oh my goodness, I love him. I will call him George, and I will love him and squeeze him, kiss him and hug him. Okay. I'm being overrun by animals here. This is fantastic. All right, so for those of you who are not familiar with summer reading, let me get that survey while I'm talking. I usually do the pre-K kids 6 and under on Fridays at 1 o'clock. The elementary age 7 to 11 is Mondays at 1 o'clock. And teens ages 12 and up are Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. So you will get a take-home kit, a bag, with all the supplies that you need to do projects for every week. And I will have videos and handouts to explain how the rest of it goes. And if you can't join us live in the afternoon, which of course I would love you to because that's always more fun, you can always watch the replay. Okay, we are going to make the carrot now, which is very simple. We're going to spiral the orange around the pencil again, but this time we want to do on the tip so that as we spiral, it gets smaller. All right, so I'm going to start up just a little ways and then start to spiral down the pencil to form a cone shape. All right, so there's our carrot. And then to form the top of the carrot, instead of making an M, we're going to make a W. So we're going to start by folding it in half, like we do to make the M. And then we're going to fold each end up like we do to make the M. Right? This is like the M. But now we're going to go back down on both sides. So we have 3 hills, 1, 2, 3, and 2 valleys. My glue stick's falling. Okay. So 3 hills and 2 valleys. And then these ends here, we're going to twist together. So I may need to make my hills and valleys. Oh no, that works. So we just want to anchor those 2 ends together. So mine's a little bit bigger in the middle. It's a little taller than the 2 sides. That's okay. As long as you have some at the bottom to kind of twist together to anchor them. And then that goes right in the top of our cone. Just like that. And that's what creates our carrot. Oh my gosh, you guys, these are so adorable. And good news is, coming in May, we're going to do flowers. Pipe cleaner flowers. Unfortunately, it's like 2 days after Mother's Day, so you can't make it as a Mother's Day gift unless you want to do like a late Mother's Day gift, because I think maybe Mom would appreciate a gift anytime. Mother's Day is just there to remind you. So, we've got carrots, we've got bunnies. Last but not least is our owl. Now this one is just a little bit more complicated. That's why I saved it for last, so that you are a little familiar with the process of making animals here. Guys, this summer we're doing pet rocks. That's our pet project for the pet week. Pet rocks for the youth group. Teenagers are getting worry pets. And the little kids are making a bird in a bird cage. We're going to have our own pet bird. Those are the kinds of things that we're going to do together. Okay, so we're going to spiral this first brown one around. Oh, no, we want to do it around the marker. Sorry, because our owl needs to be a little chubbier. So around the marker or whatever fat thing that you have, a little chunky, to spiral this around. Spiral, spiral, spiral. And you know what? I think we're supposed to use these 2 brown ones. Oh no, the other brown one is for the ears. Okay, so we're just gonna spiral the 1 brown one. And my glue stick was too fat. I think when I did my sample, I did use a marker. So I'm just gonna tighten up these coils a little bit. Glue stick was too big. Once we get the barrel made, this is the owl body, just like how we made the other bodies. We're gonna go to those 3 tan small pieces. Anybody having any issues? Anybody need me to repeat anything on the previous 2 projects? If I'm moving too fast, let me know. That's what I'm here for. Oops. Okay, so, oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Reminds me of a woolly bugger caterpillar. Okay, so now we're gonna take these 3 tan pieces and we're gonna make a hook on all 3 of them. We're gonna just bend the ends so that it, can you even see that? If you saw the size of the video that I'm trying to watch to make sure, there, can you see that? Just a little hook on the ends. Facebook has moved the comments section to underneath my large video, so now I'm watching my thumbnail video and it's like teeny tiny. We are going to hook these 3 pieces and we're going to insert them 2 rows down from where we want our head to be. So whichever end you want the head to be, we're going to insert these pieces. I don't know. Still think mine's too fat. I would rather do it on a pencil. Time out. Do over. Because I just don't like the way this is coming out. It did not come out the way my first one did. So I'm going to fix that right now before we get any further. I'm going to do it on the pencil instead of on the marker. There we go. Because he needs to be a little bit longer. All right, so now we're going to insert this 2 rows down from the head. And then it's going to extend past the body. And that's okay because we're going to hook the other ends of the tan pieces into the bottom of the body. So you're just going to bend them and shove them in there. Again, I said this was like a little bit more complicated. Not complicated, it's just, you know, you have to fiddle with it a little bit more. What else are we doing this summer? We are going to make some alligators with the youth group. We're making more pipe cleaner animals with the teens. I think I'm going to attempt to do slime with the elementary age. If I could find a good vessel to transport liquids in. Okay, so it should look like that. We stuck it in 2 rows down and then we stuck it in the bottom. We just hooked it in there. Okay, now we're going to make that M again with the other brown one. A very tall M. We're going to fold it in half, same way that we did for the frog. Bend it. Hold the folded end and bend these back. And this time we do want sharp folds because the owl ears are very pointy. Okay, so now when we insert this into the barrel of the owl from the top down, we don't want the ends to come out the bottom because his feet aren't brown, they're orange. So these ends are actually going to come out the same row that you inserted the tan hooks. So when you put them in the barrel, you want to guide them out the sides because we're going to use those to form the wings. That's why I said it's just a little trickier. So one on that side, I got one stuck out. And then I'm going to guide this one over there. It's tricky, tricky. All right, so I have them sticking out and now I just have to kind of push and pull. If I push, they'll come out. You can see these like growing arms. How are we doing? Everyone okay? So now the pieces came out 2 rows down where we hooked in the tan pieces. We're going to use those to form his wings. So we're going to fold the ends up twice, kind of like we did the feet, except we're going to make them longer to be the wings. So I'll fold the one end in like halfway up and then the other half up on that side. And then same thing on this side. I'll fold it halfway up and then halfway up again. Your owl might be a little bit darker brown like this owl instead of the lighter brown. I had to get more pipe cleaners. You needed the tan ones and it came in a pack of all different color browns. So these pieces up here that we bent in, we're gonna tuck them into the same row that they came out of. You just wanna hide that. And if you squish them, squeeze them, you'll tighten up the folds and it'll make it a little bit easier to stick in there. Does that make sense? Does everybody understand what I'm doing here? You just want to like hide that fold in his body. It's coming along. Okay, now we're going to move on to the orange. If everyone is okay, you can give me a thumbs up or an okay. I don't have my water over here. And the beauty of the replay is that you can always pause and rewind as many times as you need to. And if your folds don't come out right, you unfold and you do it again. As I said, it's only wire. It'll do what you tell it to do. Abby's okay. That's what I like to hear. Okay, I'm going to assume that the rest of you are okay or that your hands are busy and you're catching up. We're going to fold the orange in half. This is going to make both the beak and the feet. So we're going to fold it in half, and we want the folded end to go up the owl, and you're going to force it to come out the same place where the tan went in. All right, we're getting some okays. So I'm going to put it up the owl body. And then I'm just going to bend the head back a little bit and force that orange to come out there. And when it does come out, then you bend it forward, and that's going to make the beak. And then all that's left to do is to bend the bottom pieces to make feet. And I think, let's see, what did I do? I think I folded it in half and in half again. Yeah, 2 folds I did just like the frog and the bunny. My tan pieces are a little too long, so I'm going to bend those up a little bit more, get them out of the way. So I'm going to fold. I wonder if I only do once, if I could get him to stand, because he was also another one that I was having issues with standing. He stands. Are you off camera? No, okay, we can see. That might be a fluke because now he doesn't feel like he's gonna stand. Well, we're gonna put eyes on him. What am I gonna do with all these little furry creatures? Oh, I love them. I could decorate my office. Okay, let's get the eyeballs and the glue dots, and then we'll be done. We're gonna make beastie animals out of the first letter of your first name. We're gonna make animals out of our thumbprints. We're gonna do Mad Libs and word searches and crossword puzzles. We're gonna have a lot of fun this summer, and it's all going to be centered around animals. So pay attention to the Facebook page or the event that I'm going to create. It will go up at the end of this month, and the links are in there, but the links will not be activated until June 1st. So just click going or interested so that you will get all of the updates, anything that I post in there. I will have a kind of welcome video or more of an explanation on how it works. And if you had the chance to grab a grown-up, tell them to fill out that survey that I posted. Oh my gosh, he's so much cuter with eyes. I'm gonna have to go put eyes on all my other ones. He is adorable. So here we go. Here's all the three. You guys have to post pictures. You have to show me how yours came out. We have a cute little menagerie going here. I'm really excited about our forest project that I'm doing with the teens. And we're also going to be painting a pig. I'm going to do a paint project with them. And now my other ones are having trouble standing up, but look at how cute. Yay, that was so fun! Yay, I'm so happy! Glad you guys had a good time. Thank you so much for taking the time to fill out that survey. Even if you're watching the replay, the link is still open, so you can fill out that survey anytime. I think that covers it for us, guys. That was so fun. I can't wait to make the flowers in May, so watch out for that. Event is going to be posted next week too. And then, guys, join me for summer reading. We're going to have a lot of fun. All right. I guess that's it. It's time for me to say goodbye. I hope you got a chance to enjoy the weather today because there's going to be a big change. But I know spring will be here soon. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.